So we have just landed, well, we haven't landed anywhere yet. We are taking off for Athens today. My beautiful wife is joining me on this trip. We are going on a vacation for the first time in like what?
I don't know. I mean, we went on like a 2 or 3 day one when I was pregnant with Blakely.
Yeah, so it's been almost 2 years since we've been on vacation. So we're going to Athens for, well, we're going to Greece, I should say, for 7 days. We're going to spend a couple days in Athens and then a couple days in Santorini and do food tours and everything. So there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff coming. And I was just there a week ago, so I'm a little bit more versed in it than she is. So we're at the airport right now. Very early. Just landed in Newark, New Jersey. The flight was not as turbulent. I've had way more turbulent flights. But the problem is now is we have like a 7-hour layover before we land in Athens, and my ears are clogged. And we have a 9.5-hour flight after this. It's actually a 6-hour layover. So this is going to be a very long day. Okay, so we have still another 3.5 hours to go, but we found this cool little spot here at the Newark airport, and now we get to just work. I'm working on a couple of videos right now, travel videos, which the next one that's coming out is related to Paris and the tour I got to take of Paris. It'll be 2 separate videos, one for the first day where I got to go to the Eiffel Tower. The next one is for the Louvre, which I am so stoked to show the Louvre because the Louvre was so much fun.
Look at the water off that jet.
Oh, wow. Looks like we're in for some rocky weather. So what's really cool is on top of being able to do some traveling, I run a land investment business, so I buy and sell land all throughout the U.S. And my realtor is heading out to meet someone at a property that I've had for like 6 months now. And their terms buyer, well, someone just reached out to me like today. They've already been to the property twice and they want it for cash. So I'm like trying to, I'm inadvertently becoming an international man of business, trying to operate land sales while I'm traveling to Europe. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. I closed 2 properties while I was in Europe last week, 2 weeks ago, and so hopefully, Lord willing, I'll be able to sell one this week. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we are boarding the flight now to Athens. I got window seat. Some nice ladies next to us offered to switch over so my wife and I could sit next to each other. Pause for a photo. 9.5 hours. We just met some awesome aimers to the nation of Cyprus. So we got to talk with them for like 30 minutes as we were getting ready to board. They are with a missionary family there and going to see some great things happen. Be there for 3.5 months. That is awesome. Anything you want to add?
I'm tired. I want to sleep.
Well, we are in Athens now. We just landed. It is 8:27 current time. The flight was rough. I'm a big guy, so it's hard. Sitting in these little seats for 9.5 hours is rough on me. But now we get to go and do a little bit of exploration. We're gonna head to the Airbnb, maybe do an early check-in and take a nap, and then off to get some really good food. So what do you think so far?
It's beautiful.
You enjoying it?
I think I'll enjoy it more once I have a shower. You ready? We're
Yep.
gonna
Yep. Manual. Manual transmissions. Here we are. There's the small monastery, Monastiraki. Over the Parthenon and the Acropolis overlook it.
This is easily one of the best parts about traveling in Europe is the orange juice. Their orange juices are fresh squeezed every day and every time you drink them, basically. Thank you. And the other really cool thing about traveling in Greece, at least, is you don't tip. I did not know that. So apparently in Greece, tipping is not something you do at all. You know, the States, you tip 15, 18, 20%, but in Greece, at the least, you do 0 tips. Wow, that's good. Did you like it? Huh?
Warm.
It is warm. Gotta get your vitamin C. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is it's like a pork kebab. Or a kebab kind of meal. I can't remember the exact name of it, but look at that. That just looks amazing. Phenomenal. They had tzatziki with pita. So good. Very good. Man, I think we got sick on the way here, and it was rough. Like, oh goodness, it was such a rough night sleeping. But one thing that does make it better, and this is something that I love about Europe, is the chocolate croissant. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. You walk around so much in Europe that carbs are a big deal here. Carbs are huge in Europe. But you walk so much that it really makes up for the additional carb intake that you get. So we were going to go to the Acropolis, but I think we're going to take a little break and do that on Monday when we get back from Santorini. We're just going to go and kind of tour around and piddle around the city for a little bit. And the Parthenon. You want to take a left or a right?
You asked me?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Meandering.
Do you want to go see Changing of the God?
So we're heading down to Monastiraki Square. Once again, it kind of seems to be like the central hub of where we often end up hanging out. There's just shopping and little knickknacks and things to go and do down there. She brought a film camera. Oh. Going on.
Δεν είχε καταλάβει αν ήταν για όλα. Όχι, είχες βγάλει έξω 3. Αυτά που είδαμε μαζί. Το λέω. Οκ, εντάξει, αυτό είναι. Ωραία, εντάξει, γιατί αυτά τα χωρίσαμε.
Curious the story.
Well, it's now what we call it. It's for smashing, allows for
Okay.
smashing the herbs.
Ah, it's like a molcajete.
But it's decorative in a
You definitely could have walked away with quite a bit of art in there.
So one of our favorite things to do when we're traveling is we like to go into different antique stores. Try to find something antique-y to bring home. But that one was really expensive. Like a picture there was like 4,300 euro. Or painting, I should say. But we love checking out antique stores. some guy told me to be quiet. I always enjoy going into old monasteries and cathedrals when I'm traveling in Europe. It's really really interesting to see the old art. That's what I really enjoyed most about going to the Louvre when I was able to go there a couple weeks ago, was just looking at all the ancient artifacts and relics and history. Well, I have been up since 2:30 this morning, and now we are at the airport, heading to Santorini. Got a taxi, and now heading off. Our plane leaves around 7. It's a 45-minute flight, and then we'll check into our Airbnb, and then check out the area. Our Airbnb in Santorini overlooks the ocean, so we're super stoked about that. But we're just at the airport here in Athens.